Hey YouTube, coming at you today with a final on the build of the light and kind of an update on my wife's tank. This is going to be the before picture with the Marineland LED on it. And in a little bit here I'll install the new light and we'll get a chance to look and see what a difference there is. Be right back. Okay, so here's the light in action. It doesn't appear to be that much brighter, but I think it is. I think that when I look at the footage of the other light and then this light, I think it will be much brighter. And we do also have the ability of dimming the light. And on and off. And while there's several changes I would make to the build after I've already done it, and I'm still using temporary lockdown clamps to hold the brackets to hold this thing, have been the worst of it, in the sense of how hard it was for me to figure out what it was that I was how I was going to get this thing to set hard on the wall. I really wanted some method of bringing it up or down so that if I need to get completely in the tank, I can move this far enough up out of the way for it to no longer be an issue. It's I think it's pretty functional. I'm not sure if the par value is high enough to really make these plants pop. We may have to get a Phoenix or one of Dustin's lights and put on here as well. My wife had fun at Dustin's plant talk. She got some Anubis. She got a red lotus. She got some corkscrew valves. And while all these plants are just in here now, I'm sure that as these sword plants start to outstrip everything else in the tank, that they'll have to be moved to the back. She's got the red lotus in the back, and that's probably a good idea because it's going to go to the surface, and not sure if you can really see the red lotus from that camera angle, but she's got some pretty interesting plants here, and I'm sure they'll have to get jogged around a little bit before all is said and done. But the tank's coming together. You know, it's kind of a hodgepodge mess right now. We've had to add more of the substrate, but all in all, I think it's turning out pretty nice. And while the light may not be the greatest ever in the sense of par value and perfect daylight lighting, I think it's going to prove to be pretty effective. The more I look at it, the brighter I see everything in the tank is. And the plants will tell us if there's enough light there. Each one of those LEDs is supposed to be just a slightly more than a T5 bulb. So they're putting out like 680, 690. So it's like it's got a 3 T5 bulb lighting system on it. The color looks fairly warm to me. I thought from the, I think it said that it was 5 or 6,000 K. I can't remember exactly. And it's listed as a daylight, so it should be pretty close to what the plants need. I mean, you never know. You know, they tell you that the par value is one thing and that the spectrum graph is another, but the plants will tell. If need be, we can always add one more light onto this tank, maybe a redder spectrum and brighter LED. You know, the Marineland is fine for just producing some light, but I think these lights will produce a lot higher par value in the tank. And we'll have to make some adjustments. But I think all in all that it's going to turn out okay. Good luck, YouTube.